What's happening, everyone? Joey Antonelli here, and I have a totally different style video for you today. If you love the ocean, if you love fishing, if you love just the fish and animals in the ocean, you need to watch this entire video and all the way through. Watch it till the end. I'm gonna start off by showing you a drone clip. I love flying my drone around. I fly it over the ocean. I find all sorts of cool stuff in the ocean. It's a lot of fun. But let's roll the clip now. We're gonna see if you can tell me what this is. Now, not these fish. These fish that you're looking at right now, these are big, giant black drum, 40, 60, 80, 90 pound black drum, and they're just kind of spawning off the beach this time of year. I was filming them, and then I turned the camera off, and then right there, you can see him spook. I turned the camera back on. Something scared him. You can see it right on the right-hand side. I'm going to show you the clip again and slow it down for you. Right there. That black thing right there, I could give you 100 guesses, and you would never guess what it is, but that is going to be the subject of our video.
Oh, that's him.
We're going to show you the drone clip one more time, and if you couldn't tell already from the title of the video, what you're looking at right there is right up on this screen. It's the tail end of a North Atlantic right whale. Now, we're on the NOAA website right now, and I'm going to tell you a few things about these whales before I go into the details of that specific whale and why I'm devoting an entire video to that whale. Because trust me, the story behind this whale needs to be told, and it needs to be spread. It needs to be spread worldwide. The North Atlantic right whale can get over 50 feet long and 140,000 pounds. Now, if that wasn't crazy enough, there's less than 400 of them left in the entire world. Less than 400 of these whales left, and a lot of that's due to overhunting. And while you're no longer allowed to hunt these whales, and that's not really something that's threatening them anymore, that is a huge factor to what got them to where they are today. And I believe they got their name from being the right whale to hunt. That's why they're called the right whale. Their fat level's so high they float. So when they would get killed, they would float and be an easier whale to harvest. But that's not what we're getting into now. We're getting into the exact whale you saw. First off, NOAA Fisheries website, I got to put a disclaimer out in the front of this video. You are not supposed to go anywhere near these whales. I think you have to stay back 500 yards. And I didn't know what I saw. I looked at it with the drone. I saw it was a whale. I called NOAA Fisheries, and that's where we're gonna pick up the video now. What's happening, guys? Joey here, and I got a way different video for you today. So, pretty crazy. I'm gonna get into it in a second, but I wanna tell you what you've missed so far, because when I wasn't recording from the very beginning. I use a drone a lot, and I put the drone up, just kind of flying around the ocean for fun, see what I can find. And today I found a whale. I'm pretty sure it's an Atlantic right whale. And these whales, when you find them, you're supposed to call them in. So I was gonna call it in anyways and just tell them I saw one, because there's not a lot of them left. They wanna track them, learn stuff, whatever. I don't know exactly what they do with the information, but you're supposed to call it in. I can see he's tangled up on a rope. Kind of sad scenario there, but I got the drone footage of that. I'll show that to you, and I'm talking to them. I've talked to 3 different people with the whale people now, and it sounds like they're gonna try to send out a team to maybe try to get this rope off this whale. Right now, they're not here. I'm the one that's driving around, keeping track on the whale where it's at until they can get a volunteer out here to kind of take over for me. But it's pretty cool. Well, not cool the whale has a rope on it, but pretty cool how fast all these guys are moving to work together and try to save this thing. So I'll get up with you when I get to my next beach access. I just keep driving up in front of the whale, and then we'll show you that in a sec. So far we know there's a North Atlantic right whale in heavy distress. This thing's wrapped in ropes for who knows how long. And thanks to how awesome technology is now, I was able to get these videos and pictures over to NOAA and FWC so they could start getting a plan together for what is the next step of how to save this whale. They said the biggest thing right now was for me to stay on the whale so they didn't lose track of it while they got their teams together and en route. I mean, people were coming all the way from Georgia. People were coming from 4, 5, 6 hours away. They had planes, they had boats, they had everything they need to try to get to this whale. And now we're just gonna hop some beaches and stay on top of it. So now we're about a couple more beach accesses south. I'll send you a pin for this address. Yep, still moving south, like a brisk walking pace. Maybe even a slight jog if things fast. Oh, awesome. All right, sounds good. I'll keep in touch. Bye. So we moved south again, working with a couple different people through this, and they have a plane and a rib on the way. A rib's a type of boat, a little inflatable, real fast, very maneuverable, and they're gonna try to get this rope off. I wanna see this go down. Hopefully I can show you guys. I got a couple batteries left in the drone. But yeah, it's right out here somewhere. I don't know how, you guys won't be able to see it on the drone or on the GoPro pretty easily, but we're just bouncing. They said the most important thing right now, excuse me, is to keep eyes on it. So we're just gonna keep working, keep our eyes on it right now. Basically, when it comes up, you see the big puff of water, and then it kind of the whole thing surfaces. You see its head, its back, its tail, and it goes back down. But it should be right out here somewhere. Just haven't seen it in a couple minutes. But hopefully we're able to stay on them until these boats get over here. Right out there, we just had them again. We're just keep moving, we keep bouncing, and this might be kind of the boring part for you guys, but I've been talking with people nonstop, and the plane is just getting ready to go wheels up, and then they will have a plane on them, and once they have a plane on them, that is the game changer right there. So it's been a little over 2 hours now. We've been following it. They just got the boat in the water, and they're gonna be coming up straight out from us here. Pretty much everywhere this thing goes, it kind of attracts a little bit of a crowd. But let's see if we can get it coming up here for you guys. I know on the GoPro you won't be able to see it very well, but we'll see what we can show you here in a sec. There he is. Look at that whale. He's got that rope on him. Hopefully they get it off. So we're at another beach now. We just went ahead and put the drone back up. They asked me to put it up to kind of get a spotting on a different side of the whale because their plane is not going to get up in time. The light will be too low. But the boat's in the water. It's on its way here. We got some more drone footage. So we'll go ahead and show that to you. All right, we moved down to the beach. There's a little teeny boat right out there. The whale's over there. I'm talking with them. I'm talking with the guy on the boat, or whoever's on the boat, and then some other people as well, and I'm kind of the landmark here. If they're coming from the south, they don't want to miss it, they don't want to spook it, they don't want to do anything like that, I'm guessing. So they know that I'm the guy on the beach in the black shirt, and the whale is right out there. So we should start to see something go down here pretty soon. We're gonna try something here. Since the drone, or since the GoPro is horrible Zoom in. Oh, come on, focus, 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 focus. It's got the lighting's all off. There we go. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Not that way. Boat. There you go. That little teeny rib ran here from the inlet, and they're gonna go try to get on the whale, which is still way over here, so not too far away. Looks like maybe they're getting their stuff together, getting ready to go cruise out there. The whale's just up in front of the boat. And they're not really that far out from shore. It's getting late now, sun's starting to go down. I gotta get home anyways, but we're leaving them. They're on the whale, they'll be able to stay on it. They don't gotta worry about losing it, and they don't need me anymore on the beach keeping track of it. So I'm going home. I'll let you guys know how it plays out. Hopefully I get some pictures or videos or something, but that is a pretty cool adventure. Hopefully this is not the end of the video. It's the next morning now, and we have some good news, we have some bad news, and we have some straight up insane news. First, we'll start with the good news. The team last night did an awesome job. They did exactly what they were there to do, and that was to tag this, or get a tracker on this whale. And they do that with a telemetric buoy and a grappling hook style thing. A telemetric buoy is basically a satellite tracker on a buoy. So they use a grappling hook style thing, and they're not hooking the whale. Don't worry, they're not throwing a big old grappling hook in the whale. They snag the entanglement, they snag the ropes. And what this does is lets you follow the whale, because you can't just swim up. They couldn't just swim up to the whale right then and cut these ropes off. This thing's thousands and thousands of pounds. It could crush your boat, let alone let you get close enough without getting crushed or drowned or tangled or something. So they have teams that specifically do this, and while they get the team together and get a plan in place, they need this whale to be tagged or tracked so that they are able to know exactly where it is. Now the whale is about 20 miles south. No surprise there, but the whale is also 20 miles offshore. This whale will be gone. If they didn't get that buoy on it, they would have no idea where this whale is. 20 miles offshore, highly, highly unlikely someone's gonna spot it and be able to communicate fast enough to get NOAA back on it. That's the good news. They got it marked, they got a plan in place. Bad news, this whale is emaciated. This whale is in horrible condition. It's insanely skinny. It just is not healthy at all. It looks like it's been dragging this around for a while. Now, the crazy news, the reason why this whale looks like it's been dragging it around for a while, this whale has been identified as an 11-year-old Atlantic right whale named Cottontail, and it was spotted off of Canada about 4 months ago with this same entanglement on it. It's likely commercial lobster gear, commercial crab gear, like the crab pots traps that they use for crabs and lobsters, so you can have some nice tasty crab and lobster. But they have a vertical line going to the surface with a buoy, and it has been well documented that whales get tangled in these and end up in situations like this. So that is the crazy news. We got the good, we got the bad, we got the crazy. Let's get the weather window we need, and hopefully they get out there and get this stuff off this whale. I'm gonna use this video, since I have your attention for it, and share with you something that was shared with me through this whole process. I've gathered together some links for you guys that I've learned about through here. And keep in mind, I'm not the typical save the whale, save the whale, save the whale person. I'm a fisherman. I'm a commercial fisherman. I fish recreationally. I love eating fish. But I'm gonna share some links with you in the video description where you can look at all sorts of cool stuff as far as making smart, sustainable choices for what kind of fish you're eating. The government's actually asking for feedback right now about these whales because there are some rules that may be changing as far as protecting them goes. So get in the description, view the links, and make an informed decision. Tell people what you need to tell them as far as what your opinions are. But the reason why I'm so adamant about this is because the tracker stopped working. Now the tracker stopped working could have been for many reasons. We'll never know. Basically, it could have been dragged underwater, could have been damaged, it could be held under by the gear. Cottontail could have sunk. Cottontail could have sunk because it was so malnourished and essentially starved to death over 5 months or even longer because it got tangled up in this rope. And it's been about 3 weeks now, and Cottontail has been found, and the latter was the scenario. Cottontail died. Just insanely malnourished. I got some pictures, I got some videos for you. I gotta warn you, it's gonna be graphic, but not every story gets a happy ending, and that's what happened here. So please look in the description, check out these things. If you see trash in the ocean, pick it up. If you spot these whales, look at the NOAA website. The links to that's in there too. Use the phone number, report these sightings. If you somehow see an entangled whale, make sure you definitely report it. I mean, 400, dude. 400 of these whales left, or less than 400 left. Now there's one less even. So shout out to you, Cottontail. This video is for you. Everyone at NOAA and FWC, dude, you guys do an insane job. I'm sorry the video had to end this way, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I mean, it doesn't always get that happy fairy tale ending. I really wanted to get on the rescue boat, watch them cut these lines off, set this whale free without the entanglement. But sadly, that's not the way it goes. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though it's not a happy ending and not my normal style video I do. But we'll see you in the next one.